What is the importance of education? Hi, I'm Dr. James Holt, and it might seem strange to discuss education in an account that's dedicated to religion and belief. However, for me, education lies at the heart of religion. It enables people to engage with their religious tradition, and it's important to help people engage with aspects that are beyond recitation or the learning of facts. And in adopting this approach, I draw on the work of the educationalist Bell Hooks. As a child, I considered a classroom of whatever level or space, secular or religious, to be a neutral, safe space where information was transmitted and skills developed. But we might want to consider ourselves to be unbiased, and that the role of a teacher is to pour water into the vessels that the learners carry with them. I would suggest that we need to move beyond this and recognise the transformative nature of education, which Hooks actually outlined in her book, Teaching to Transgress. She said, "To educators, the practice of freedom is a way of teaching that anyone can learn. That learning process comes easiest to those of us who teach, who also believe that there's an aspect of our vocation that is sacred, who believe that our work is not merely to share information, but to share in the intellectual and spiritual growth of our students. To teach in a manner that respects and cares for the souls of our students is essential if we're to provide the necessary conditions where learning can most deeply and intimately begin." She continues that throughout my years as a student and professor, I've been most inspired by those teachers who have had the courage to transgress those boundaries that would confine each pupil to a rote assembly line approach to learning. James Comer suggested no significant learning can occur without a significant relationship. Contrary to popular belief, he wasn't just talking about a teacher-student relationship. It is also, and perhaps mainly, about meaningful relationships with material and experiences that are remembered and applied more than others. If we think about our students as developing different aspects of relational consciousness with themselves, the world around them, and the material they're learning, and the experiences that they're having, this might move us into a different way of teaching. We might give our learners opportunities to engage with the ideas that we are exploring, not in a mere abstract way, but in a way that enables them to fully reflect on their place in relationship to themselves. This might mean that we include ideas that might challenge the accepted narrative, and many times these are the quieter, more marginal voices. Recognizing that there's creativity in different ways of thinking and different ideas on what we're teaching can be liberating. Engagement with the other thus becomes a dialogic transaction whereby people might begin to change some of their understandings and behaviours. This dialogic transaction of engagement enables greater development of one's own belief, and then also practice can be more deeply understood.